Hi there, my name is Colleen Adrian, and I want to talk to you today about connected parenting and the myth that if you use connected parenting strategies, that your child is going to turn out to be spoiled or maybe poorly behaved or not know how to live with having limits set. So that's something that I hear parents and teachers sometimes talk about. Oh, especially folks from the older generation, who look at some of the younger generation who are trying to learn connected parenting, and they see the kids maybe running loose or looking like their behavior is out of control sometimes. And, in their mind or sometimes out loud, they're thinking or saying things like, if you just, really cracked down on them or, really put a little bit of consequences or punishment into place, you could get that child's behavior into shape. And while there's some truth to that, there's also a cost. So I'd like to say that it's a myth that connected parenting spoils the children, because the truth is that what you're doing when you're using connected parenting is that you're having an expectation that the changes are going to happen probably over a much longer period of time than if you smack your child or if you institute a punishment that really distresses them or makes them fearful of you. So you're going to be using strategies over a much longer period of time, and you're going to be doing that when you're calm and you're regulated yourself. And so a couple of things happen. The repetition and also holding the line of consistency about what kinds of behavior are appropriate and aren't appropriate, that will eventually shift your child's behavior. And the other piece that helps shift your child's behavior is just the fact that if you can do that from a place of being calm and regulated yourself, at least most of the time. Nobody can do it all of the time. So be gentle with yourself as well. But if you can do that at least most of the time, it's that when they experience your calm and your consistency and that we want to say structure that you put in place that gives them the limits of what you're wanting them to do and what's not okay. When that consistent structure is in place, they do eventually learn. And when they learn, and this is the gold, this is the real gift of connected parenting, when they learn, they change their behavior from a place that comes inside their heart. So it's not because they're fearful of you. It's not because they're scared of a punishment or a consequence. But the next time they're feeling really frustrated, they might just, or that nobody's watching, that they're going to do something else anyway. They actually stay connected to their heart and to their sensitivity and to their feelings. And from that place, once they get old enough, which happens kind of around the age of 7 or so, once they get old enough to be able to put themselves in another person's position, that's the point at which you can often really see things start to shift, because they can imagine how you or how their peer or their sibling might be feeling, and they can shift their behavior accordingly. And again, it comes from an authentic place because they're still connected to their heart, instead of being from a fear of punishment and having put up some guards and some walls around their heart because they're fearful. So the gift is that in the long run, they stay connected to their heart, which supports authenticity and supports becoming a more empathetic and kind human being in their older years. So I hope that's helpful, and I hope that is clear regarding why connected parenting doesn't spoil your child. It actually just keeps them connected to their heart. Thanks for listening.